Hey guys, it's Frank. I know it's late. Hopefully our 5 a.m. instructors are already asleep, but please take a minute and watch this video before you teach your class tomorrow so we can make sure we're super effective with the introduction of Stage 3 tomorrow on Thursday. Okay, so first things first, when you get a hold of the packet, you get your hands on it, you're going to notice it looks and feels a lot like Stage 2. 4 total pages, some extra content here, and it's specific to the stage. So on the inside cover here, the first thing that I want to call out is that if you remember about the previous Stage 3 guide, there was some confusion in there. There was constant issues with people being a little bit confused on what to do with gluten. Okay, I've eliminated anything that could possibly cause that confusion. There's a simple paragraph that explains why we want folks to eliminate gluten. Clearly calls out that the only product that contains gluten is Ezekiel bread. Make it very, very simple. That old chart that used to be on the back of the original Stage 3 guide, gone. Totally confusion eliminated. Okay, there's the same call out about nutrient-dense vegetables. Please make sure we alert members that the detoxifying and cleansing list has now expanded to additional choices for them. Okay, and then also on the chart, just like we did in the previous stage, anything that's different for the members has been bolded and highlighted in red. This way, when they get to this and they put this on the refrigerator, they can do exactly what they were doing on Stage 2 unless they're at one of the columns that involves a highlighted and bolded red quantity. This way you can be totally positive that they'll know exactly what to do. Now, going on to this next page, this is going to look and feel much like what we did with Stage 2. What we're trying to do is make it very easy for people to make the transition. So we have a sample menu again, one for high carb and one for low carb that represent the exact quantities representing both men and women. Moving further down the page, we're offering another recipe, much like we did on Stage 2. In place of the protein call out, like we had on Stage 2, this here is actually a call out for the legacy program. Now, I know that everyone is focused on that initial set of their legacy conversion process right now because we are in week 5. We're probably having some individual conversations. As we're presenting Stage 3 nutrition, this is a phenomenal opportunity to make a mention of the legacy program. And if you do it quickly and effectively, I'm pretty sure you're going to get a couple of immediate conversions. So the paragraph talks about some of the things that people enroll in the program for and what we're hoping people have already discovered for themselves after only 5 short weeks. I encourage you to make a call out to it. I know that many of you told me once you pointed out the protein on Stage 2, you immediately sold some protein. So once you point out the legacy program, I can pretty much guarantee you're going to get some people to convert to the next challenge virtually immediately. So please take advantage of the fact that it's there. Let's utilize it and let's make sure we include it in the conversation. Okay, last but not least, on the back of the packet, we've got a slightly different take on motivation towards the middle here. This is a visualization piece for the member to ask themselves who, what, where, when, why, and how. Who are they doing this for? What is it that they're going after, etc. Pretty cool piece. I encourage you to read it and encourage people to complete the exercise and answer those questions for themselves. Okay, and then lastly, we've got another detailed testimonial. Now, this time we've used a man because a lot of our materials often contain women. So in this case, we've used Keith. Keith, thanks for being part of this and for providing this information and being brave. The thing that I love about Keith's story and the reason why I chose to put it on this packet is because it's very specific to this stage. When you read Keith's testimonial, he goes on to talk about how frustrated he was through the first 5 weeks of the program because his progress was so limited. He only lost a few pounds, but in Stage 3, he lost the majority of the weight that he went on to lose in total. So you definitely have people coming to you right now saying how frustrated they are that they haven't lost as much weight as they think that they should have, or that they haven't seen the exact progress that they're looking for. If you take a moment and ask them to really read what Keith's experience was, I bet you they're going to put themselves in Keith's shoes and realize, wow, okay, some of the good stuff still might yet to come. And that's totally true, and we all know that, but now we've given them some social proof to get them to totally understand that that really is the case. And heck, if I know that the progress is coming in the back half, but I can make the same progress that I see Keith made, I would be pretty darn happy. Tomorrow morning, when you come in and you have the opportunity to see your new guide, let's make sure you focus on all of the points I just gave you. Obviously, we are making a much better presentation, but it's much more than the presentation, guys. It's really about making sure that we utilize the content for what it's worth and what it was intended to be. Good luck tomorrow. Take it to the max.